YouTube, hello, welcome to the tavern. My name is Drail, I am your tavern master. Welcome on in, pull up a chair, grab a drink, and let's enjoy today's episode of Honkai Star Rail episode 44, Photos in Primaveral Blade. Long title, I know. For context, this episode was initially recorded August 16th, 2024, and in it we do just a couple small things since we beat the main story of this patch last time. We're just continuing the Way of the Primaveral Blade event, as well as doing the Operation Memoria Snapshot event. I can speak. Basically, it's Pokemon Snap, but with the walking trash cans that we met on Penacony. And then after we finish that photo taking event is when we get back into the Primaveral Blade, where we do Qingchue's route, as well as seeing what Huahua's ending is. But yeah, not much else to add past that. Very short episode today. Hope you all enjoy the other endings for the Primaveral Blade besides, March just kicking ass. Very funny. Hope you all enjoy. If you do enjoy today's episode, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified when new episodes come out. And if you want to catch my streams live, you can follow me on Twitch through the link down below in the description. Past that, hope you all enjoy, and I will see you all at the end. See you later. What noises? Are you talking about this? It's just them. Oh, she was sighing because the wind kept blowing. Her idle animation has, the wind blowing on her, so she, tries to block herself against the wind. How are you doing today, Cats? Doing well, I hope. Oh, gotcha. No worries. Alright, let's see. Trainee doctor for Penacony is looking for a helper at Starskiff Haven to help him complete a special photo shoot plan.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
Don't know what that symbol was.
I heard that little Yunqing will be the ringmaster. He's so cute.
I'm scared, sir.
Why are you scared? Singing in public, got it. Randolph. Hello, Stella. You may not know me, but I know all about you. Who are you? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Randolph. I'm a Penaconian trainee dreamscape healer, training under Dr. Edward. Recently, I've been working hard to remove this trainee part from my title. I've heard about you from a number of friends in Penacony, and I believe that you and I are quite similar. Are you as cool as I am, or as great a fighter? No, I think you misunderstand me. I mean that we have interests in common. You and I are both bona fide trash can enthusiasts. I could tell that you were a man of fine taste. Haha, I'm happy you approve. Searching for evidence that people once existed in a deserted land, I don't think there is anything else that greater satisfies the curiosity of the heart. So I have combined this passion of mine with my path in life and come to the Xianshou to complete my graduate research. Researching Xianshou's trash cans? You could put it that way. However, my research target is actually psychological trash. I'm sure you've heard of Memoria before, right? Put simply, I need people to help me photograph, or shall I say locate, the scattered Memoria floating amongst the Xianshou people. You mustn't underestimate the importance of such trace amounts of Memoria. Much as the contents of of a trash can reflect the quality of life in a city, scattered memoria reflects various indicators of the mental states in people. It has outstanding value for medical research. Interesting. Having finished his explanation, Rudolph pulls out his phone and shows you some pictures and videos. At first, the images just seem to be regular street scenes and interactions. However, there's a familiar, unexpected figure amongst the crowd. Trash cans? Precisely. The undervalued psychological fragments of people in Memoria roaming the streets and alleys. I've developed an imaging program that makes these scattered memorial clumps visible to your camera lens, using the physical form we both love the most. So, Stella, there's a simple and joyous task ahead of us. Pick up your camera, roam the streets and alleys for Xenon Show, and snap pictures of these trash cans for me. Once the marking for scattered memoria is complete, I will begin the capture work and carry out research of the memoria of the Xenon Show people. Is this legal? Of course it's legal. The Xenon Show people don't give a hoot about this kind of spiritual dandruff. There is no way they'd make legislation to protect it. So there is no way my research would be forbidden. Sorry, Stella. I've been talking your ear off all this time. Would you like to give it a try yourself? I'll give it a shot. How many of you are there? Only 6? Okay, that's fine. This will be super quick. Move the camera crosshair when the crosshair is overlapping with the trash can. Press the camera picture button. Different qualities of trash cans will give different scores. Take as many pictures of trash cans as possible to complete the objective. Uh-oh. It's like Pokemon Snap. Okay, I wasn't expecting this event to be like Pokemon Snap, I'll be completely honest. Gold trash cans will perform a special action. Take a picture during a special action to obtain extra capture scores. This is weird. This is such a weird event. I kind of wish I could speed it up. Board down on his like trash can. Look at him. Have a good lark. Thanks for coming, cats. Oh, that's my scope of vision on the top. I do not need to reshoot that. I got all of them. An insatiable quirk. They'd spend so long fiddling with the composition and lighting that they Finally picked up the camera. They weren't able to capture anything. Before I send out for more sampling, I'm going to try and score this scattered Memoria. I need to test the movie containment is available. Alright, Stella, blah, blah, future. I really wish I could change the speed of this. Ugh. Excuse me. Huh. Some trash cans will write stars gifts and some will fall from the sky. Okay. That's all of them. Thank you so much. What is Scattered Memoria? How should I explain this? I'm sure you must have tried Soul God before, right? It's Penacony's signature. Hey Sketch, how you doing today? Signature soda. I'll try and use that as comparison. No matter how tightly a soda bottle is sealed, some gas will leak out after a battle. After the bottle has been lying around for too long. Similarly, human thoughts produce tiny amounts of memoria, but they are so diluted that they will almost completely negligible. Penaconian therapists have long preferred going deep into the dreamscape to research concentrated memoria. However, I don't believe in this practice. I'm doing alright. I had some lunch with a friend, which is why I started so late, but otherwise I'm good. Trash that people cast aside still has value, people just don't know how to make use of it. I only have 4 more of these to do. And then I should be able to go back to training March 7th. Stella, perfect timing. I got a stomachache and thought of you. What? I'm not gonna reread that. No, I have not done the next parts of March's training yet. I thought I'd do these RM Alley, these bits really quick, since these end in a couple days. And March's stuff goes till the end of the month. But basically, we're just taking pictures of animate trash cans that are actually coalescent memories, so to speak. It's like Pokemon Snap, honestly. But yeah, the March 7th mode we'll be doing once we finish this. So probably in like, I would probably guess like 5 to 10 minutes. How are you doing? Is it a sketch? Oh wait, I already asked that. You said good. Well, thanks for coming to the stream today. I'll be rolling. They hating. Oh no. They see me rolling. They hating. But dun trying to get me right and dirty. No, you bitch. Got it. Fuck you. I was too impatient with that one. One more trash can. Where you gonna be? Where you gonna be? I missed one. That's the first time I've missed a trash can. I missed a bronze one somewhere. Thank you, Stella. Blah, blah. Why do you grade them bronze, silver, and gold? Oh, you noticed? Having a fellow enthusiast notice my train of thought makes me so happy. From gold to bronze, the brighter the color, the more concentrated the scattered Memoria is. I figured that catching a sight of a bright and shining gold trash can after a long day of working yourself to the bone would be a wonderful feeling. Next, shoot. Well, shoot. That poor trash can is being bullied by Heliobi. Oh, my foot's doing a lot better, actually. I can stand on my tiptoes without much issue. And I haven't taken any sort of like pain meds today, and I might take some later if it gets bad. But overall, I'm doing a lot better. Yeah, a lot better than last week. Flex for me. What are you gonna do? Gold Trash Can is fighting Cloud Knights, apparently. I don't think so, just because these guys are just trash cans that are technically memory beings with arms and legs, while the other guy is literally just a guy in a trash can, I think. It is a funny crossover that they made the HIA guy literally a guy who sits in a trash can, though. Come on. There we go. Almost missed that one. Alright, I apparently missed another trash can, which bothers me, but whatever. Okay. Next. On to shoot 5. That song's in my... You literally said that earlier, and that song is now just in my brain. Well, that one's dead. As much as scattered memory thoughts could be.
Did I miss one more again? What the hell? I've literally missed exactly one trash can on each of the last, like, 4 shoots. There's a bronze one, too. Census is disappointed. Science a meticulous profession. Science is a meticulous confession. Last one, and then we'll be done with this event. We're in the alchemy dimension, I just realized. Took me a second to realize where we were. One second, folks. I return. What would you guys do if you suddenly saw a trash can develop arms and legs? I'm pretty sure I would run. Come on. I missed one again. Was it a bronze one? It was. Wow. Wow. So I really don't know how to thank you. The data collection is almost complete. It's time to get started on my thesis. What are your plans from here? I bought a ship ticket back to Pennyconey, but I will be around the Lafu for a while before I return. You can come and see me whenever you like. Blah blah. Greetings, esteemed Miss Stella. I've heard that you've assisted Randolph with data collection. On behalf of myself, I would like to express my most sincere gratitude. I believe Randolph has rewarded you accordingly, but this is also part of part of my gratitude and sincerity. I hope you will be satisfied. Thanks to your work, I've already submitted the proposal to the family for review and recorded your name in the assistance column. Finally, please allow me to express my deepest gratitude for your assistance with the store. Alright. That was done super quick. March. I missed her. I'll save that for next week. You require arrows. Okay. We'll go get these really quick. Just because I can grind these super quick and it'll be easy. Go.
Please stay tuned.
Alright. Now we'll go back to the Zen show and continue March's training.
Please stay tuned.
I made it press that again.
Master Yenqing? Master Yunli? Your teaching rocks! Shame my body can't keep up with my brain.
Increases all initial stats to 70. Raises mood cap to 150. Increases all initial and max training levels by 1. Interesting. A slackening diviner is set to organize the forbidden books in the Divination Commission's repository. Time rewinds to when March 7th made the bow with Scott. March 7th needs to practice swordplay strictly according to the schedule and pass the trials in a few days.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Clink, clink, boom. Prototypical Cosmic Combatron March 7th. I mean, Scott's always kind of an ass. But
Wonder what I'll run into today.
I don't know if he'd be... I know we were talking about it earlier. I don't know if he's exactly on Grey Serpent level, but he's up there. He's up there with You're Terrible. He's frustrated about her improved with the Divination Commission's repository minus some text that can help her. Is that Chingcha? I don't think I've ever seen you taking your work seriously before. Seems you have greatly misunderstood me. I'll have you know that I have always taken my job extremely seriously. I just happen to slack off for a few hours every now and then. Are you here at the Divination Commission to see the Master Diviner? We're here to see you, of course. see me. Let me be clear. I will happily chat, but if you've come to me with work, out of the question. You really do understand me. This is what sets him off to become Grey Serpent. He was his one bad day, just like the Joker. Oh no. Wait, you're not planning on kicking back and drinking Startaro bubble tea while you watch us diviners work ourselves to the bone, are you? Then you'd make some ridiculous social media posts about just another day at the Xianshou La Fu or something, right? You got the wrong idea. I came to the Divination Commission repository in search of an ultimate sword technique. You're looking for a sword technique? I don't know what you mean. You elaborate on the matter in the upcoming duel between March 7th and the IPC Busybody. I don't know a thing about sword fighting, but if it's a book you're after, I can be of assistance. You mean, do you want us to help you with something? Precisely. I knew you knew how this works. The Master Diviner has gone to the Yuchui Xianshou to meet with General Yao Guang face to face. However, she has already pre-planned our daily workload for the entire next month thanks to her planning for every scenario. As if that wasn't bad enough, you know the Alchemy Commission's new Cauldron Master, don't you? As soon as she started her position, she waved her hand and ordered that the forbidden books confiscated from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were brought to the Divination Commission repository for sealing. Before I knew it, I was already absolutely buried in work. I get the feeling that all these jobs have something to do with books. That's right. Our smart little March 7th has already figured it out, I see. You've come to the Divination Commission in search of a book, and I am in process of organizing books here. Isn't that just perfect? It's almost as if I'm getting free. I mean, we'll be the best partners in all the cosmos has ever seen. You get paid to work. We don't. As if I could make a visitor work for me. You two would be here on an undercover mission to experience the daily life of the Divination Commission. So, let's go. We can ask another diviner. Wait, of course I would not just take advantage of you two like that. Rest assured that if... Oh man, I'm trying to... It's been so long since I've heard Ching Che's voice. I think it's like... Rest assured that you can help me... That if you come and help me arrange these books, then you will be given permission to look at the volumes kept in the Divination Commission. There, if you happen to come across a book recording secret sword techniques, that's a win for you as well. Well, when you put it like that, there's no time to waste. Wait, let's leave it here for now. It's time for me to finish work. But it doesn't matter if the Master Diviner is here or not. We cannot have rumors about the Divination Commission using exploited labor getting out. Next time, remember to find me during work hours. Xingqi happily leaves the Divination Commission with a skip in her step. She must be going to play Celestial Jade. Let's come and check out the Divination Commission again another time. Alright, Xingqi is now available. Training additionally increases dexterity and acuity by 5. This effect is lost after performing an excursion.
If you keep upping the training, I'm gonna start skipping class. Let's do this!
March, hang in there. A day spent sword training is always full of interesting stories. Yanqing extracts a Cloud Knight officer's combat record from the seat of divine foresight. Observing a seasoned Cloud Knight's spontaneous insight is a great help to sword practice. Use the butterfly Memoria. March 7th can feel as if she's personally in the War Dance arena. Countless blades brush past within inches
How
of
should I
flesh.
go about this?
Truly intense and thrilling. Yanqing asked March what she was feeling. I'll do this one.
I'm not sure.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Okay. I don't think I've unlocked anything new yet. Let's do this one. Yeah, nothing new there.
I'll fight 10! I learned so much today! Well done, me! Wonder what I'll run into today!
Jing Shi put forth an offer of mutual aid for March 7th, allowing free access to the book repository. The Divination Commission repository holds many soul copies and fragmented records on Cloud9 martial art techniques covering all sorts of topics. March 7th browsed the materials intently, and after a long period of searching, found something that could be of some use. Let me see, what have you found here? Look at this, Demon Binding Blade technique. It looks like some of this book is missing, but it's clearly some kind of super powerful sacred text. Take a look at what it says at the beginning of this Demon Binding Blade technique. Does it say something like, if you wish to master this art, you must use the blade to take your own life? It does. What does that mean? It means that if you want to learn this school of swordsmanship, you have to harm your own body. Otherwise, learning this type of sword skill will cause you harm. In other words, it's like work. As long as you are involved in it, it will harm your body. I feel bad. I feel like the scroll writer has bad intentions. Not necessarily. Well, what about the 99 Yang incantation? Oh, I've heard about that one. Just from the name, you can tell that this technique is the pinnacle of the Yang techniques. Using it grants the user amazing muscle development. Their height shoots to 8 feet, and their waist also grows to 8 feet, and their arm circumference does too. No one can withstand a single blow from such a powerful physique. So what you're saying is this person becomes a blob. Their height shoots to 8 feet. Their waist goes to 8 feet. And their arm circumference grows to 8 feet. So are you still human if you master this? This is martial arts. After all, all that matters is doing the enemy and taking victory. Who cares if you're still human-shaped afterwards? There is no such thing as a safe and powerful sword technique. Well, if it has no cost, it sounds like it will be pretty worthless. The majority of the incomplete texts in the repository have failed examples of martial research and development. Not only do they require combinations with forbidden potions like those found in the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, some of them require all sorts of dangerous weapons. Of course, the martial research of our ancestors was always making progress. Look at this note here. It is possible to master the 99 Yang incantation while still maintaining your human form. It's possible? I want to see what this master has to say. I have discovered a fascinating method. Unfortunately, I do not have enough space left on this paper and it will not fit. Then why write it in the first place? What a con. Looks like finding a suitable ultimate sword technique is not going to be easy. It is clear to me that you wish to subdue your enemies and take victory. Yet you are scared to take on risks of mastering a martial art? If you ask me, I don't think you absolutely have to accept these risks. After all, most people only fight to win an argument. I don't think that would require a huge cost. Is that not realistic? Vengeance, grievances, envy, shame. Humans have many complicated emotions. Do you really think these things in the real world are as simple as I defeat you, you defeat me? If fighting could resolve everything, there would be nowhere near as many worries in the real world. Reality is so complicated. I'm a diviner after all. I have never believed that winning a battle means that the problem is solved. It's getting late. Let's leave it here for today. It's time to clock out. Good work, you two. Let's see if we can find someone to join us for a game of Jade. Looks like we made no progress again today. Let's have another look next time at the Divination Commission. Divination Commission. Chingy taught March 7th the trick of procrastination. When March 7th's mood is over 80, stats obtained from training are increased by 30%. Nice.
Jeez, I'm exhausted. I think today should be a rest day.
Nice. While March 7th is browsing the repository, she discovers a worn treasure map. You want my treasure? I'll give it all to you. Go find it. She quickly translates the historical text not found in the Synthesia beacon. I've stashed all my treasure at this location on the map. Maybe it's for the Astral Express to change its direction.
What do you recommend?
Guys, dirty assets. Oh no.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Oh, I know. It's float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right?
That's boxing? But close enough, I guess.
Grasping the basics is crucial to mastering swordplay, Miss March. Focus on wielding your sword properly, making your thrusts swift and strikes brisk.
And parries should be fluid and nimble. Got it.
See? Even March is getting bored of your rambling.
But I'm actually not bored at all.
Miss March is still a novice, so I'm giving her some tips on the basics to help her better understand them. Neglecting the basics will only make you vulnerable in a fight. Even for an extraordinary sword master like you, Yunli.
Just focus on your teaching. Why bring me into this?
What? Didn't General Huyan offer you any guidance?
Looks like your general hasn't told you to stop hopping around like a sparrow in a fight, huh?
Let's focus on the test, Masters.
Miss March has been learning the basics of swordplay, and now it's time to put her knowledge to the test.
Unsheath your swords and show me what you've got, March.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Nice. Come on, March. Kick his ass. I have faith.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
Oh. Nice.
Looks like I passed the test, right?
Yeah, well done. You passed with flying colors.
Great! Hey, hurry up and congratulate. I couldn't have done it without my masters and you, Miss Teaching Assistant. So if I were to take on that...
You already have a martial arts background and plenty of real combat experience. With swordplay guidance from me and Yunli, if you were to challenge the IPC's security mechs now, I believe...
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Yunli's... right.
No chance? Hey, are you trying to crush my confidence? I'm the kind of girl who performs better when I'm showered with praise, just so you know. Oh, come on. You're just talking nonsense to keep me motivated.
I thought teaching March was just something of a hobby, but now, actually seeing her progress gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Oh, really? So now you finally acknowledge her talent, Master Yunli? Don't worry, Miss March. I've been serious about teaching you from the start.
Oh, don't try to cause a rift between us. Every move and technique I taught March is straight from the Juming art of swordplay.
15 days of training is short, Miss March. Whether you pass or fail this test, I hope you'll continue with the basics, because that's your best shot at winning. After every test, the General would take me to the Artisanship Commission for sword maintenance. Let's go, Miss March. Today, I'll follow the General.
Thank you, Master Yen.
Meanwhile, moments later in a dark corner on the Laofu.
So, have you found...
Yeah, that girl.
Yeah, it is. She thinks she can fool...
Understand.
Now I'm curious.
Now I'm curious. Oh, you know what that guy's voice reminds me of? Scott's voice reminds me of the little boss guy from Incredibles 1.
Did I really just learn that?
I'm not happy, Bob.
I guess I am
Not
pretty awesome
happy.
after all.
Exactly. I think his voice is a little higher than Scott's, but it's still like the same tonality, basically. Tenacity.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
The price of mastering a blade is far more complex than success or failure. Just then, Lingsha also arrived at the Divination Commission. Lingsha. Why does that name sound familiar? Oh! Right. Oh, if it isn't the little sparrow's two little assistants. What are you doing here, Master Lingsha? I previously learned the chief alchemist Yulua that many forbidden texts were lost during the Ambrosial Arbor disaster, and it took a lot of work to recover them. The Alchemy Commission is not an organizer that should be used to store forbidden texts, so I can discuss that with the Master Diviner. And then these forbidden texts became my job. I think I helped recover a few of these texts. I've heard you mention them before. I remember you were saying that some of them were quite dangerous and mysterious. They sound like the ultimate sword techniques that we were talking about earlier. I'm not the kind to let others do all the work. I have caused you a lot of trouble, little sparrow. Let me help you with organizing. Wow, thank you, Master Lingsha. If I'd known you were such a kind leader, I would have chosen to go to the Alchemy Commission over the Divination Commission any day. Oh? I'll have to report that to the Master Diviner. No, please don't. Let's just get these books sorted. We can play a nice game of Jade together. As the group busied themselves and time passed silently, it was at this moment that the group noticed that March 7th had passed out in a corner of the repository. Oh no, Master Lingsha, please look at what happened to Miss March. Exploiting every loophole, dodging every obstacle, they were penetrating the bureaucracy. My lower back. Oh god. Okay, stretch. Organizing with a forbidden text open by your side. Girl must have accidentally opened one of the forbidden texts. Shingsha, you close the book up. I'll prepare an incense to bring her to her senses. I'll handle the forbidden text now. Master Lingsha, can I help at all? Go and sit Miss March up. She has slipped into an illusion caused by the forbidden text. Oh joy. You will have to try and call her back with your voice. You lift the unconscious March 7th into a seated position. Her lips are moving slightly and as if she's trying to say something. So you close your eyes and listen closely to what she has to say. Stella, March, this blade is now at my tomb. The blade demon remains here alone. March, wake up, hey! Thousands of years, they pass like a dream. Before we know it, we pass on. March, hang in there. It's not that serious, is it? A moment later, he managed to awaken March from the illusion and help with Lingsha's awakening incense. I see you're finally awake, Miss March. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have been so careless and let you into contact with such dangerous objects. I'm fine. Thank you all for your concern. This book's called Solitary Shadow Sword Scroll. I can see why you would be curious, Miss March. In that book, I was the Blade Demon, and the Blade Demon was me. I once stabbed and wounded an honorable man in battle and could not escape my guilt. I both thirsted for more martial arts knowledge and felt trapped by my great sword skills. Finally, I sat meditating before the Blade Tomb before dying a tragic and miserable death. Seems like a long story for something that only took about half an hour. Although when I got to the end of the book, it feels like the story was only half finished. I wonder if I could read it again. Miss March, that book is extremely dangerous. I understand, Miss March. Please do not dwell on this book's story for now. Head back home and just focus on getting an early night. Then, next time you come to the Divination Commission, we can discuss it again, okay? Okay. Interesting. Nice. Training additionally increases strength and tenacity by 8. The effect is lost after performing an excursion.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
250 for all of those. Okay. Wow. But someone keeps raising the bidding the price.
What do you recommend?
Ay.
We call it here plan the Wandering Zien Show plan. Nice.
I learned so much today.
Damn.
Well done, me.
Strength shot up to 283.
Another step closer to star crazing.
Even if it's Star Watcher Avenue in Starskip's Haven that you walk through, every day observing the daily scenery from a different perspective yet brings a wonderfully strange yet familiar warmth. Would you like to take a picture for me? Remember to make me look cute. Oh, so close. Cyber Esoterica. Shinichi reads the introduction. If you want a specific title, you have to listen to the audio and enhance.
How should I go about this?
All this babble about high frequencies and manifestation. March 7 doesn't understand a word of it.
Okie dokie.
Time for your second test. I'll be your examiner this time. And I'll be testing your ability to defeat enemies with unconventional moves. Grandpa always said that everything can be a sword, and that there are endless possibilities for learning swordplay in this vast world. If you want to defeat your opponent, you'll need your own secret move.
Speaking of secret moves, I've prepared some flaming potent tea.
Huh? Is that the flaming potent tea from Arumali?
You got it! I saw this immersion where the hero drank the flaming potent tea and started stumbling and shaking all over the place. But then he managed to defeat his father's murderer with his drunken swordplay.
Good example. Do you know how to do the drunken swordplay?
No. I figured I could just learn it by drinking flaming potent tea.
That's not how it works in real life, Miss March.
Do you have any other tricks up your sleeve?
Absolutely. I've learned a lot from my adventures.
I've heard you've traveled a lot, Miss March. I'm excited to see how you incorporate your experiences into your swordplay moves.
Your opponent this time is similar to the IPC mechs. Unsheath your swords and give it everything you've got.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. But did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Gaze into Gnosis. Interesting.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this!
Commencing pacification.
Oh, I get it!
Treasonous.
Not very sportsmanlike. Yeah! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this! Awesome! Shing!
Well fought, March, is expected of my disciple. Cute.
Phew, that was tough.
Those moves were pretty unconventional, but the way you've blended them into your swordplay was impressive. It's like you've developed your own unique style, Miss March. So, I thought you were just wasting your time traveling around with Yun Li's encouragement, but it seems like it's paid off.
Well, well. Looks like someone's finally seeing sense.
Thank you both for your guidance. So, did I pass the test?
Without a doubt. You aced it.
Awesome! Hey, Miss Teaching Assistant. Isn't it about time you showered me with praise? I won't be modest this time. My skills have improved by leaps and bounds.
General Jing Yuan once told me that everyone has the potential to be my master. Not just Cloud Knight instructors, but also artists and outsiders. Actually, I was once convinced by Guinifin into swallowing a sword. That's definitely not something you learn from regular practice.
So, what do you think your odds are, March?
Maybe around 30 or 40%? Well, I've gained a deeper understanding of swordplay, and I'm more aware of my own strengths now. By the way, in those Immersia stories, the sword masters always hide their true strength before a decisive battle. Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
From the test, I can tell that you still need some time to master your swordplay. But you did pretty well. Milk tea is on me today.
Oh, yeah!
I don't really like mixing milk with my tea.
The progress report on the nameless girl's...
Huh? Are you being sarcastic or something?
I mean, don't I have other important tasks to do?
A waste of time? Are you saying that March go and strengthen our...
But the armor's already pretty thick.
No, it's not enough. Reinforce it more.
Understood.
Reinforce it more! Jesus Christ. That's weird. Why did that happen? Ba-ba-da-ba. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh. I really do wonder how heavy D-Tings are, because they are just like robot lion dogs. Come on, and dumb us out. The gong goes sound and the show's abound. They Nice.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
March 7th encountered danger in the forbidden text, but she found herself saddened by what she experienced and wanted to return to the book once more. Miss March, can you please tell me why you want to read the Solitary Shadow Sword Scroll again? I originally wanted to find a powerful sword technique and master an ultimate skill, but after I read the Solitary Shadow Sword Scroll, how should I put it? I want to help him. I want to help the Blade Demon in the book. How would you help the Blade Demon? I don't know right now. The Blade Demon made one mistake and his life was split in two. The first half he was a nobody, but he lived happily. The second half he mastered an earth-shattering skill, yet was racked with anxiety and miserableness. It's quite a common story. He left his martial arts mastery in the pages, waiting for a fated person to come along and pick it up. I just can't help but feel like he wants me to do something. Ah, so is your intention to rescue the story that was left abandoned in the pages of a book, young lady? Interesting. I can assist you, but you must first tell me what you intend to do, or I shall not agree. March, can you change the destiny of the man in the book? Unfortunately, I'm just a reader, not the author. Why is it that the Blade Demon was able to become such a master and yet never attained the satisfaction of happy life? That's right. Even if the Blade Demon was able to master an ultimate technique, that would not change the fact that he regrets what he did in the past. I can be a bit of a Philistine sometimes, though sometimes I long for a life of a hero. I always think to myself, maybe I should have Maybe I'm more suited to a life that isn't fraught with danger, where I'm constantly surviving by the skin of my teeth. I think the story of living a complete yet unremarkable life is far more appealing to me than cutting someone's arm off and mastering a perfect sword technique before the Blade Tomb. Maybe this is what the Blade Demon wanted too? As the person in the book, his story is already written and cannot be changed. Unfortunately, this is not destiny, it is just a book. Actually, the author had no power over the order in which the reader reads this book. Miss March, I know where the second half of the book is. Try reading the second half of the book before ending from ending to the beginning instead. The author is long dead. The reader has the right to read their story however they like. After making time to prepare herself, began reading the forbidden text from the end of the story. Though you do not know the story inside the book, you imagine it must be the story of a great master. After some time, awakens, silently fades to blank parchment. What? Began reading the forbidden text from the end of the story. Though you do not know the story inside the book, you imagine it must be the story of a great master gradually giving up on his outstanding skills. The forbidden text change. Qingshi's convoluted theory was a success. That's exactly the ending that the Blade Demon, the regular mortal wanted. Something special, it just means the Blade Demon was a Philistine like myself. Unfortunately, I lost all the skills that I learned from the sword scroll while I was reading it backwards. I didn't learn anything. Miss March, you read the book from start to finish, and then from finish to start, you did gain something. You gained a story. At least now I understand that blindly pursuing power doesn't necessarily work for my character. How's story is organized beautifully. I must thank you all. If there's anything that you need in the future, please just let me know. You actually have something? I'll tell you again. I don't know anything about sword fighting. Don't worry, Miss Qingsha, with that twisted logic of yours, I know you'll be able to help me. Nice. For every 2 mood after the remaining sword session, additionally increases dexterity and acuity by 1. Wow.
I'll fight 10!
The Master Diviner is out on a business trip. The majority of the Master Diviner's work is left to Qingsha to handle. After completing the Master Diviner one-day experience pass, Qingsha's head spins. She has to drink some sugar water to replenish herself. Qingsha is so tired that she can't speak.
What do you recommend?
Just decide how to order.
Ay, ay, ay.
Wow. For each type of training, performing the first session does not consume mood, and the efficiency increases. Oh, nice.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
I don't know if I'll be able to get these up to 500 before the end, but it's looking good.
Let's do this!
Wow, 110. Holy cow. Did dexterity just shoot up to 500? What the fuck? Training additionally increases strength and tenacity by 15. This effect is lost after performing a long excursion. this one?
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Tenacity needs to go up to 500. March 7th, browsing the repository, she finds a book on self-criticism. When she comes to her senses, she finds herself in her mind's courtroom, where she is both plaintiff and defendant, and her crime is indolence during sword practice. And the judge is, looks like Chinsha. This is a mental courtroom, but March 7th must defend herself and persuade Chinsha.
How should I go about this?
Darn it, my next paycheck is gonna take a hit.
I learned so much today. Well done, me.
Oh my god.
Before we start the test, there's something I need to tell you, Miss March. I've received a challenge letter from Scott. He's made thorough preparations, contacting the Realm Keeping Commission, and getting approval for a martial arts exchange event. He even chose Arumali as the venue. Seems like he has some connections there. However, according to the rules, the person receiving the challenge letter has the right to decline the challenge.
Declining would be like admitting defeat. Of course I'll accept it.
But before that, you need to pass the final test. The graduation exam.
You're graduating already?
I'm surprised.
Well, it's not really graduation. It's just that the opponent for this exam is your master, Yenqing.
When General Jing Yuan was teaching me swordplay, he used to personally spar with me during crucial moments to assess my skills.
After all, the master should be the one who is most aware of their students' strengths and weaknesses.
But, Master Yenqing, facing you in a duel, do I really stand a chance?
How will we ever find out if you don't even try? Are you only scared because I'm your opponent, Miss March?
Unsheath your swords and get ready, Miss March. The duel starts now!
The final test. I'm a little nervous. Oh, come on, March 7th. You got this. Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
This march is a lot stronger than the one in the previous timeline. Oh my god.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
Come get me!
Awesome! Now watch this!
You're all in on it!
Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
Out of moves!
Not very sportsman. Yeah. Oh, I get it. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
Autumn Lariat. What a title.
Yeah. Awesome. Now watch this.
I failed.
Man.
Not bad.
Lone
You've
Wolf.
made it this far, Miss March. You've passed the exam.
Oh. I get your point, but this isn't the time for deflections. Quickly, say something nice about me. I've heard that line.
With your swordblade skills, you can effortlessly take down IPC mechs, March.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
But looking...
Yeah,
Those experiences will nourish your sword skills. It's just like...
that actually make now. I'd love to hear your suggestion.
Okay, now we'll do Qingxi's thing, because we'll get another story ending.
Let's do it. I already have an idea.
I remember Yan Qing once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. Do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Ah, yes, absolutely. The great hero within me is definitely up to the task. I'm going up against Scott soon. Do you know why I'm visiting you, Qingchua?
Yeah, with you, me, and her here, the answer is pretty obvious.
We're gonna kill him.
But I know nothing about swordplay or duels. Now, if you're talking about playing Celestial Jade, that's something I might be able to help with.
Wait a minute. I've been playing with you a lot lately, right? I've actually picked up a few insights. For example, I've been thinking lately that just defeating Scott with my swords might not be enough.
You? Care to share your
Well,
insights?
here's the thing. Even if Scott apologizes, do you think he'd actually feel sorry for what he did?
No.
Nah, it's more he's just honoring a bet. Whether it's apologizing or squealing like a pig, I doubt he'd do it willingly.
Remember when he barked like a dog? He definitely wasn't sorry then.
Exactly! He just wants to show off, which is why he picked Arum Alley as the venue.
You're right. Even though I'm not a fan, I'll help you figure something out.
Why don't you fill her in on what happened at Arum Alley earlier?
You see, it's like this. I beat him. By the time you finish speaking, you notice that there seems to be a hint of anger in Qingxi's
If
face.
being a workaholic were a disease, Scott would be in the ICU. It's okay to enjoy your work, but causing trouble in society is another story.
He deserves a good scolding.
Scott really needs to apologize to regular people like me.
What?
Come on, March. Let's go find him.
Huh?
Come on, March, let's go kill him.
Well, well, if it isn't our hero, March 7th. And who do we have here with you?
Before you start the fight, I have a few words for you.
Huh? Who do you think you are? Is it like a Xianzhou thing to just show up uninvited?
It's okay if you don't know who I am. Introduce me to him.
This is the CEO of Dynasty Corp, Miss Qingxi.
Yep. You're welcome to check out my credentials in the Divination Commission.
Heh, what's so special about being a diviner from the Divination Commission? I'm a specialist at the Interastral Peace Corporation. Tell me, what makes you think you're so great? Do you have more minions than me? Or do you earn more credits?
Do you have more minions than me?
You may not be young, but your mindset is still that of a fresh-faced newbie who spends all their time on work while proudly proclaiming to love their job.
You! Shut up, you!
In my opinion, you enjoy playing the role of a joker, spouting off outrageous opinions just to seem objective and indifferent whenever you feel like it.
Enough! Shut up! What do you know about me? Don't act like you know everything.
Get him, Shingsha. Get him.
Wow. You really got under Scott's skin with just a few words.
Get his
Well,
ass.
you almost got me. I'm here to have a duel, not to debate with you.
Scott got hit where it hurts.
Yeah, Scott couldn't come up with a comeback. That's the spirit. Strike while the iron is hot.
Well, I know a thing or two about convincing Scott. Oh. At the end of the negotiation, if your moral is higher than or equal to, it is considered a successful negotiation. Otherwise, it is deemed a failure. During negotiation, you can use... Okay.
Let me ask you something. Do you consider the IPC to be your family?
Of course I do. I have so many amazing colleagues there. Have you seen our structure? The talent motivation department makes everything feel even better than family.
Talent motivation department. One of the representatives stationed on the Zan show, while he hypocritically remains proud of the IPC's corporate culture, he also suppresses dissatisfaction and resentments for the corporation. The basis of Scott's arrogance is the authority and benefit afforded by the IPC. Don't let him take advantage of the situation and bully others.
I heard someone went through 17 rounds of interviews just to become a basic P13 employee. What about your own efforts?
17 rounds? That's insane. If I hadn't joined the IPC already.
Think about it. Is the entrance to your own home that hard to get through?
I heard even the lowest ranking Pierpoint folks feel proud of the IPC's success and wealth. But when you really think about it, how much does the IPC's success and wealth have to do with you?
I like how Stella's like looking down here because she's looking at Chingcha.
Of course it has something to do with me.
Then tell me, which of the IPC's achievements can you personally take credit for?
I was involved in the Room Alley investment project. And right now, I'm in charge of these transport ships. They may not seem like big things, but they can't be done without me.
Question Scott's indispensability.
Funny thing is, Arum Alley has actually been doing better since you left. As for those transport ships, do you really think no one else can handle it?
I just got unlucky with that project. If the IPC had listened to me, it would have been a massive success. And the shipping and transportation stuff, it's just impossible without me.
I've heard that the IPC's annual turnover is even higher than the total population of the capital of Passion. Even without you, they'd find other Scots to get the job done.
I'm sorry, what? The capital of passion?
Do you find it hard to fall asleep without scrolling through your phone? Do you hit the snooze button every morning? Do you feel useless at work hearing your bosses complaining about your incompetence?
Enough! Stop it!
When you actually think about your life outside of work, only one word pops into your head, doesn't it?
Is the word fuck?
Overtime!
Please, just stop it! Please!
You know, based on my work philosophy, I don't want to say you're not important. In fact, I'd say you are important. As an employee, you should take pride in living a good life for yourself, not just work.
But I don't have a life of my own.
convince Scott to quit his job.
What has the cursed IPC done? They've turned a living, breathing human into a heartless machine. Scott, take my advice and leave the IPC.
But I don't have a choice.
But I don't have a choice.
Yes, Scott. You do have a choice.
Damn.
You consider yourself superior to others. You have no time for your own life. You lack empathy. You're always worried about being looked down upon. And your self-esteem stems from the status the IPC gives you. Do you really want to live like this forever?
That's so mean! Just an ordinary person struggling, trying to survive. Don't you feel a twinge of guilt saying nasty stuff like that?
Not to you. You're honestly a very trash human being.
Of course I do. Because I'm just an ordinary person too. Now, Scott, welcome back to the world of ordinary people. Mungming, the owner of the Sleepless Earl, went to great efforts to set up her shop. All so that workers like us can catch a break and find some joy in our lives. What makes you so different from her? How would you feel if you worked so hard to create something, only to have your boss wreck it and overwhelm you with unreasonable demands?
Oh, we were intending to defeat you in a duel and make you apologize to her. But now we see that won't work.
I see. I'll make a genuine, heartfelt apology to her. Enough. I understand. We don't need to carry on with this sword fight. I'm going to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl, and to everyone fully living their lives.
I'll remain silent.
Thank you, guys. I almost went too far, which would have been a mistake. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be happy. I'll have some tea, read the paper, and explore the universe. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to apologize to the owner. Thanks. You've given me a lot to think about. As for this lousy job at the IPC, well, it's time for some serious contemplation. Catch you later.
Scott leaves Arm Alley with his bros and apologizes to the shopkeeper.
I'm so tired. Haven't felt this exhausted in ages. You guys better treat me to something nice, March.
Of course. Thank you, Master Chingchua.
This brief interlude has concluded, yet March 7th's pursuit of the art of swordplay shall continue. Wow. Don't ask me what kind of sword this is. A sword that wins is a good sword to me. Those stats are nuts. Martial means will not solve the problem. Chingchua will handle using a more refined approach. God, we dealt so much emotional damage. You can witness this ending in the escapade Ghosts, Ghouls, Wraiths, and Whites.
Start with the good stuff. Compliments make me better, so remember to say lots of nice things.
And you get tenacity up to 500. I kind of want to do Huahua's one again, just so we can see her specific ending. Oh, finale rewind. Hello!
Not bad.
Oh! I get your point. Actually...
With yours?
Yeah.
But
looking... Yeah! Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions.
Hua hua.
Let's do it!
I remember Yan Qing once said, there are do you feel any close?
Yes,
Okay, let's see what Hua Hua's ending is like.
You two, we heard that Scott sent you a challenge, so we were wondering if there's anything we can do to help you defeat him. Thanks, Hua Hua. You've already been a huge help by teaching me how to use the exercising tools. Even though I've only been learning swordplay for a short time, I'm confident I can take down the IPC mechs. Don't mention it. It's actually me who should be thanking you, March.
But seriously, didn't she kick Scott's butt already? So why is she back again? Don't humans ever learn from their mistakes?
No, Mr. Tail. There's a saying, revenge is a dish best served cold. But Scott hardly has any patience. He couldn't resist the temptation to get back at us. Still, if that's how I beat him, it'd be a little less satisfying.
Giving Scott a good beating isn't satisfying enough for you? So what would your ideal way of teaching him a lesson?
Actually, I have no idea.
I get it. Some people never learn, no matter how many times you knock them down. They'll never admit defeat or learn anything.
So, how do we get him to admit defeat?
Do you have any ideas, Mr. Tail?
Listen, kid, I'm not trying to rag on you, but you're always playing into Scott's hands with your approach. He set up these rules for a fight between his mechs and your sword, and you agreed. Then he laid out what to do if you win or lose, and you agreed again. It's basically just another one of Scott's organized sports events, and it's not even fun if you win.
Rules are made to be broken.
Hey, cut it out, kid. Just leave the cool catchphrases to me.
What's funny is that rules are made to be broken is like one of her phrases that she says when she does her Destruction Path Ultimate.
I'm a Heliobus, and I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Just remove my seal.
Is it really okay to remove your seal?
What's the harm? As long as you don't go snitching to that ghosty, we won't run into any trouble. Oh, just wait and see. I'll make Scott change his mind and admit defeat wholeheartedly. What do you say?
Oh, you're awesome, Mr. Tail!
Following Mr. Tail's advice, Hua Hua made some preparations and then you head to Armalley as promised.
Well, if it isn't our hero, March 7th.
I'm not hiding or backing down. You challenged me, and I'm here to accept it.
We're here to fight! What's wrong with you people? Sending me a threatening letter? Who are you trying to scare?
A threatening letter? What are you even talking about?
Oh, stop playing dumb! Didn't you slip this into my pocket?
When?
Mr. Scott, a great sinner of arrogance and insolence. You have inflicted your twisted lust for power upon that innocent shop owner and insulted the extraordinary art of Xianzhou swordplay. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes in person. The time for change is now. Your twisted desires will be stripped away by us.
What the fuck?
The writing is terrible. I wouldn't have understood it if you hadn't just read it to me.
What the heck did you just say?
Oh no.
Hey, who said that?
No one said anything. You must have imagined it.
Well, enough for chit-chat. March 7th, I'm going to make you bark. I didn't even see her draw her sword. Time seemed to freeze, and all I saw was a flash of green fire.
A flash?
In an instant, I remembered staring out at the sea as a child, glimpsing a faint green light through the thick fog, which turned out to be the home of that girl, Rakshmi.
Rakshmi.
Seriously, who lights a green lantern in their house? Those guys must be nuts. Why am I suddenly remembering these things? Is my life flashing before my eyes? Am I dead?
What?
Looks like this is Scott's mind. I'd better find where his most twisted desires are lurking.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm just a tail, a tiny little tail.
Scott, get your butt over here.
Scott Sr.
This guy looks just like his old man. Humans spend decades trying to heal their childhood traumas, and Scott might be no different.
What's with all the yelling on the weekend, Dad? We're sleeping.
Sleeping? How many times do I have to tell you? Do credits sleep? Does the free market sleep? Does the invisible hand sleep? Forget it, we'll discuss this later. Pafana's parents came by earlier. They heard about Pafana breaking his leg while playing Skydart, and they found out that you carried him to the hospital. So they decided to visit the father of their son's best friend.
So, Scott was kind-hearted as a kid.
You idiot! Aren't you and Pafana competing for the captain position on the Skydart team? Why are you befriending your own rival? And you even carried him to the hospital? You're such a caring guy, aren't you? Lyndon Scott, how many times have I told you that our Scott family crest is the Lone Wolf, and our family motto is no enemies, no friends, only prey. Would you carry your prey to the hospital?
Man, this is an unhealthy family relationship.
Well, little Scott was pretty unfortunate to be born into such a family.
But, Dad, I broke his leg on purpose. If I hadn't taken him to the hospital, others would have suspected me.
Wait, what?
So that's how it is. Oh, gee. I'm so sorry, Scott. I shouldn't have scolded you. I apologize.
It's okay, Dad, because you're the best.
What?
I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It seems his most twisted desires aren't here.
What a fucked up family. Wait, hold on. Look at how bouncy he is.
Scott Sr., you're suspected of accepting a huge bribe. Now come with us.
Ah, the old guy got caught!
I knew this day would eventually come. I only have one question, Captain. Who sold me out?
An internal tip-off. We're not allowed to disclose any details.
An internal tip-off. Most of those involved have neither the motive nor the evidence. Who could it be?
It was me, Dad. I turned you in.
You? Scott? You're the one who turned me in?
Oh, man! This guy is heartless! The old guy looks like he's about to cry!
I have my cat.
I'm so proud of you.
What the fuck?
Proud?
Dad.
Dad.
Use me as a stepping stone to reach greater heights. Lyndon Scott, you are the pride of the Scott family. A true lone wolf. And your dad is so proud of you.
I'll do as you've taught me, Father.
What?
Jeez, this guy is simply hopeless. His most twisted desires aren't here at all.
Alright, miss. I'm gonna put you down on the ground.
Down we go.
Good girl. Alright, this way. It's Scott! It's Scott! I'm kidding.
Hey, Scott. My best buddy. I'm getting transferred to the Tartarian. Let's grab a drink after work.
This guy actually has friends? Maybe I can find something here that'll make him change his ways.
The Tartarian? That's the frontier fortification vessel, isn't it? You haven't slipped up at work lately, have you?
Oh, I'm an idiot. I was looking at this and I was like, how is this the symbol of the IPC? I just realized the symbol in the middle is a very simplified rendition of the Aeon Kapoth.
Ha ha ha! So it was you who meddled and got me transferred, right? No one else on our team has the skill to pull something like this off.
Come on! Why am I not surprised at all?
It couldn't be helped. Your position was so desirable, I had to make a move.
It's not just about the position, is it? There's also Rakshmi. No one will ever compete with you for her again.
Rakshmi? Glimpsing a faint green light through the thick fog. Could it be that Rakshmi is the love of Scott's life?
Please, promise me that you'll treat her well.
Of course, Ashavat. Go to the Tartarian without worries. I'll take care of her while you're away.
Seems like his most twisted desires are not here either.
Scott is just the worst. He's the fucking worst. Is that Rakshmi?
How long have we known each other, Scott?
She's an Intellitron.
Around 7 or 8 years? Why?
We've been working together for so long, and I just realized our hometowns are so close to each other. Talk about a coincidence.
Yeah, we never get a chance to talk about this stuff at the office.
Oh, I didn't realize Scott was actually a scumbag with a pure heart.
All these years, there's something I've been keeping to myself. Too afraid to tell you.
You like me, don't you?
Stomp on his heart.
Why are you being so blunt?
Oh, well done, Scott. I like your straightforward style.
Yeah. I want to be your girlfriend, Scott.
Gotcha, Scott. Ooh, I found your weakness.
Gotcha! Gotcha off guard!
Wow.
Wait, what?
I recorded everything! You know office romances are strictly forbidden in our department. Once I make this recording public, you'll never be able to compete with me for the specialist position.
Wow.
What the?
Well, all right. That's exactly what I love about you, Scott.
What?
What the heck?
I'll step aside for you. But when the day comes that I surpass you in the same manner, I hope you'll acknowledge my intentions.
What?
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm a lone wolf, remember?
Oh, he's such a jerk!
I have, what the fuck? Uh-oh.
Is that a wolf? Wait. No, that must be Scott himself. The crown behind him must be his most twisted desire. Oh, finally, I found the depths of your hopeless soul. I'll strip away your twisted desires.
Who are you? This is my place. How did you get in here?
I can come and go as I please. Do I need your permission? Let me tell you something. In your quest to reach the top, you've trampled over everything that's decent.
It's all about success. I'm the pride of the Scott family, a certified lone wolf. I'll do whatever it takes to reach the pinnacle of life.
But are you truly happy? You've sacrificed your family, your friends, and your love. All for those meaningless credits. Ask yourself, are you truly happy?
Am I happy? Am I truly happy? Oh, I'm so happy! I'm ecstatic! You couldn't even begin to imagine how happy I am! Sacrificing my emotions? Ha! What a joke! What good do my emotions do me? Can they turn into a delicious meal or a glass of wine? Can they pilot a starship? Or buy me a mansion? So, answer me this. Do you think anyone would pay credits for my emotions? No way! But I can trade my credits for emotions. With enough credits, I can make anyone my friend.
This man is truly hopeless. Maybe I need to try a different approach this time.
But I'm not about to spend my hard-earned credits on something as pointless as emotions. I'm a lone wolf. A lone wolf from the Scott family, with no enemies or friends. Only prey!
Bring it on, Scott the Lone Wolf. I'll show you what I'm made of. Joining the battle.
Time to kill.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Firefly, get his ass. Murder.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
On the still waters of oblivion.
That hurt. Set the seas ablaze!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let's improvise.
You got the V8 of the howl for Scott.
Nap time.
Oh my word.
Seas ablaze!
Kill his ass.
Detonate!
Specialist Scott! Specialist Scott! What's the matter?
What?
Specialist Scott, March 7th swung her sword, and something green entered your body. Then you froze and started muttering something. Are you okay?
Hey! March 7th! What did you do to Specialist Scott?
Me? I didn't do anything. Seriously. Mr. Tail, what did you do to Scott?
You didn't possess him, did you?
Come on, what are you thinking? I just stripped away his most twisted desire. Watch what's about to happen.
So his twisted desire was greed, basically. What?
Oh, Scott seems weird. Did you really make him change his ways, Mr. Tail?
Well, this is my first time doing something like this, so I'm not sure how things will turn out.
You've managed to make a guy like him turn over a new leaf. You're amazing, Mr. Tail.
I'm even more amazing than you think. Look, it's kicking in now.
Did he remove his ability to speak?
Specialist Scott, what's wrong with you?
He's a lone wolf, all right.
Specialist Scott, snap out of it!
What have you done to him,
Oh, for
Mr.
crying out
Tail?
loud.
I removed his twisted desires, and now he's genuinely trying to become a lone wolf.
Dang it, Nightbot. Good thing you're on our side.
Yeah, you'd ought to remember it's best not to make an enemy out of Huahua.
Don't bite me, Specialist Scott!
What the fuck? Someone needs to take this man to a prison.
Run for your life! Specialist Scott has gone insane!
Several IPC workers take off immediately, and Scott pursues him on all fours.
Aw,
Sorry,
I thought
Sketch.
Mr. Tail would possess me and teach me some super cool heliobus swordplay.
Nah, I told you, I'm not really one for violence.
This brief interlude is concluded, yet March 7th's pursuit of the art of swordplay shall continue. Oh my god, Scott's a lunatic. Scott's such a lunatic.
I kinda want a milk tea. Let's go get one after training.
Yay, another Eidolon. I think he became something worse than a furry. He just became an animal. He is now a full lone wolf. Vegeta. Could you believe it? Oh my goodness.
Finally! Some recognition for training my butt off.
So my guess is that the first, you get the first 3 Eidolons, from the training, and then you'll unlock the last 3 over the next couple updates. That's my guess. Okay. Okay, so that's still saying do the other ones. Huh? Weird. Okay, I think we'll have the stream here for today, just because I did say today was going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. All right, YouTube, that's going to be it for today's episode. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite part of the episode. Granted, I'm sure it'll just be talking about the Scott endings in Primaveral Blade. The Pokemon Snap one was fine. Very simple. Not much to talk about. Sorry, not Pokemon Snap. The Operation Snapshot was fine. Nothing really to talk about. Very easy. Really not much to talk about. But the Way of the Primaveral Blade, man, do I hate Scott? Do I hate Scott? And seeing us basically convince him to be a better person in Qingchue's route, as well as making him bark like a dog and seem as a lone wolf in the Huahua route, were so wild. I was not expecting it. Also, Scott, your family is toxic as fuck. If everyone acts like the way Scott does in the IPC is fucking doomed. Like, good gods. By the aeons. But yeah, not really much else to say about this episode. Sadly, I was on a time crunch, so I didn't have much time to stream that day. And, you know, really not much left to do at the moment, considering we already finished the story, and all that's left is the Primaveral Blade other endings.
But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all have a good night and good day wherever you may be. And don't worry about your spot here at the tavern. We'll keep it open for you. Bye, folks, and I will see you all in the next one.